So now we look at how research is affected by cross-cultural differences. When different researchers from different cultures and countries collaborate in research, what are the problems they face? Or when one researcher from one country or one culture looks or analyzes the work or research of another researcher, what are the things that are going to be prominent to the other researcher? So Johann Gultung identified 3 types of intellectual styles of research in Europe. So there are many criticisms about that, but this division is more like ideal type, and it helps us to look at more prominent features of 3 different types of research styles in Europe. Of course, individual researchers can have different styles, even even different from what the major or the prominent or the dominant style of research in their culture. So the 3 types of intellectual styles are Saxonic, Teutonic, and Gallic. So Saxonic is more based on Anglo-Saxon, which is British and American styles. Teutonic is German style, and Gallic is French style. So how these 3 styles are differentiated? These 3 styles are differentiated on the basis of exploration of paradigms, that is, what kind of phenomena exist. Empirical tasks, how to describe phenomena. Theoretical tasks, looking for explanations, and reviewing the work of other intellectuals. So based on these 4 criteria, we look at the 3 different intellectual or research styles in Europe. So if you look at the Saxonic, which is based on Anglo-American tradition, it's more empirical. So numbers are more important. So when numbers are important, of course, it is strong on data collection, and it's weak on philosophical basis and theory formation. So their focus is more on numbers. So theoretical, emphasis is there, but not as much as the qualitative side. Compare it to the 2 other styles, which is Teutonic and Gallic. They are more intellectual styles, more cerebral, more philosophical. So they have more focus on theoretical and philosophical issues rather than the numbers. So numbers are, of course, there in French and German style also, but they are less important. Then there are differences within these different research styles. So we can differentiate the British from the American in the Saxonic style. So Americans like more large N studies, meaning by more large number of where there is large number of variables and large number of cases. So of course, when there are large number of variables and large number of cases, you can't do a qualitative analysis, so it will be a statistical analysis. So most of Americans prefer large numbers and statistical analysis. Compare it with the British, which emphasize small n, which is small number of case studies, and focus on ideographic history and social anthropology. So their focus is more looking at small case studies to understand things. So their style is more maybe closer than the American style to the other 2 Teutonic and Gallic styles. If we look at the Teutonic style, it focuses on derivation and repatriation. For Gallic style, expression is as important as content. So your language, the language is used is very important. It's as important as the argument you are making. So this is something which distinguishes Gallic style from the other 2 styles. Prior to 1990, this European collaboration has another dimension. So prior to 1990, there was this Iron Curtain, and then there was Eastern Europe and Western Europe. So when researchers from Western Europe collaborated with the Eastern Europeans, the main issue was ideological, because Eastern European countries had this idea of Marxism, and they believed that economics is more important, and economics or capitalist system influences all the other realms like social and political, while Western Europeans don't believe that. Even the author argues that even the Western European countries, neighboring countries, had different styles, and these were based on not on the way they work, but in the way the state dealt with them. So in case of, if you look at the French style, they were state protected researchers, so they were civil servants. So as compared to in the US, which has a liberal environment, and you are more open to the market forces in the education sector. So in the French, you are more independent to research what you want in the way, because you are protected. You don't have to look at the number of people who accept your arguments. But in case of British and Americans, the culture is publish or perish. So if people don't like your argument or reject your argument, and nobody refers to your papers or to your books, or nobody is ready to publish your papers or books, then you are out. You cannot survive. The many of the problems which I have discussed in this module can be avoided if the members of the international collaborated researchers, they say before starting that these are our problems, these are the things which are important to us. So in this way, they will be able to collaborate more and collaborate more easily. Thank you.